I built this house for around $130 per square foot using what I call the hybrid owner GC approach. This house has brick, LP siding, custom maple cabinetry, custom tile showers, high ceilings, and a lot of features you wouldn't expect to see in a $130 per square foot house. How did I actually hit those numbers? In this video, I'm gonna take you through a detailed walkthrough and breaking down exactly how I got to this price. All right, so the initial site work to get this project off the ground, we had trees up here. The land, it kind of fell off like this, and I wanted to build up, we had a lot of clay. So I wanted to build up the whole site and then build a house on top of it. I spent $7,200 on the site work. Honestly, way more than I should have. So unfortunately, we weren't even able to use the pad that was built up. We had a sheep's foot roll in here, compacted and everything. Sometimes that just happens. We weren't comfortable with the soil whenever we started to build, so the footer guys went all the way back down and found the original clay, and then we built up from there with concrete, stone, and masonry blocks. The footers cost $6,900. Block foundation, labor and material was $9,200. The framing on this house, the material was about $34,000, and the labor to frame the whole thing was $21,000. A lot of times framers will price builds like this per square foot under covered roof, so make sure to include your covered porch if there's a deck. Even on a garage, they're charging per square foot. When you get upstairs, sometimes they're a little bit less per square foot than the main floor, but just expect to pay their base cost price per square foot for anything under roof. So for the exterior, we have brick, painted brick, LP siding, that's Louisiana Pacific, one of my favorite products for exterior. Siding, soffit, and fascia for $23,800. The roofing on this house, around 50 square, was $11,400. That's Owens Corning Duration Shingles. Estate Gray is the color. It went with the black windows. The windows on this house are Windcore. I believe these were 32 by 6 foot, if I remember, 32 inches by 6 foot tall, if I remember correctly. And my complete window package was only $7,800. Drywall, labor, and material was $9,600. There's 9-foot walls throughout with bump ups to 11 and 12.5 feet. All these windows have drywall returns, which I really like. I go with price per board. So a lot of times the drywall company, whoever's supplying the material, will come out and estimate the project, and then I charge my guys per board. My guys charge me per board. The plumbers came in and did a great job. They charge, like I said, typically per opening as a base cost. Think sink, toilet, think shower, that would be a fixture, and they charge a base price per fixture. And then you have to think about your service line and anything else that comes up. So plumbing total was $11,500 to plumb the whole house. HVAC on this house was $16,650. Pretty straight up. We have a crawl space, or in my crawl space, it's a conditioned crawl space, and the air handlers down there, main unit obviously outside. The custom maple cabinetry, these are awesome. It's a local group, they do a great job, you know, all slow close. They're all slow close, upgraded long hardware, island, little accent island, I guess you could call it. The drawers are, I mean, my wife loves the drawers. Rather than a bunch of cabinet doors, obviously do the cabinet doors, but drawers, you can store pots, pans. You're not worried about stuff falling off. Quartz countertops, $6,400. I love these. They have a little veins in them. It's a good quartz, 3 centimeter, I think they call it. But that's in the kitchen. The bathrooms have the countertops as well. The laundry room has quartz countertops. It's a great product. Love quartz. So tile work is one that makes a difference. Even as an owner builder, I don't recommend doing your own tile. Tile is very meticulous work. You want you want it to be smooth, your grout's gotta be right, your cuts have to be right, you want it symmetrical. So for the tile work, that's the kitchen backsplash, the fireplace tile, the shower tile, and anywhere else that we have tile, that was $11,200. Get yourself a good tile guy, it's worth every penny, and our guy is no exception. So the flooring in this house was $7,600. I went LVP. Now you can do, obviously hardwood is beautiful, different types of flooring, but LVP I love, especially for this house. It has a 20 mil wear layer. It's a fraction of the cost of something like hardwood, very easy to install. If you're going owner builder and you want to install it yourself, go ahead. It's a lot of work on this one. I did a little bit, but mostly was hired hourly guys. So trim on this house was $5,500. That's material and labor, which seems almost impossible, but it's not. So I love carpentry, I love finished carpentry, so I did a lot of the trim work. 4-inch, 1x4s on the doors, 1x6 on the baseboard, kind of a craftsman style. And you know, even with these prices, just remember, I included myself a base hourly rate in my work as well. So it wasn't like I did all this work for free. With that being said, you actually could hit this house at a much lower cost if you were doing your own labor for free on what you did. So some of the things that I did, I helped a little bit on the floor. The trim carpentry, I love doing trim carpentry. I did some of that. And other things with the site work, etc. Stuff playing on the machine, renting the equipment. You can do those things, but you also can contract out as much as you want. And that's kind of what I want to show in these videos, that if you want to hire a general contractor for the whole thing, go ahead and do it. It's well worth it. It's headache free, especially if you work a full-time job elsewhere and it's just not your thing. You want a full house, you want it done, basically hands-free, and you just have input on finishes. But if you're that big group of people that want a house, but they want a little bit higher house than maybe the budget's allowing them to, there's certain ways and certain things that you can do to achieve those goals. And one is this hybrid approach I'm talking about, owner builder / GC. You don't have to owner build the whole thing and take 2 years. You can GC contract out as much as you possibly want. And then maybe buy some of the material. Maybe you do some of the work that you like. Do you like finished carpentry? Do the trim carpentry. Do you like painting? You can paint. The electrical in this house was only $10,650. That's one of the trades that I said, hey, I'm gonna take this in-house. Being this is a personal primary residence in my state at least, they let you do one every years or so, where you can pull the permits under your name, and then all they have to be is inspected out at the end and pass inspection. So the other trades, I just let my subs handle it. They took care of it, did a great job, plumbing, HVAC, any trade-wise, all that stuff. But a master electrician to do a walkthrough. I know electrical a little bit, but not enough to trust myself on a walkthrough. So he basically oversaw the whole thing, passed inspection, and it was one of the most beautiful jobs and well-done jobs the inspector has seen, which is saying a lot. Electrical fixtures, these really make a statement in a house. I think these look really nice. Here's one up here, and then we typically go with a lightless fan. I don't know if you can see this one spinning around. That's an Amazon fan, maybe $250, and they've worked great for a long time. I've put them in a handful of houses, and at least on this brand, we have no issues. So if you want to know more about the product, just holler at me. I love to share helpful information, whatever may benefit you, the builder. Insulation on this entire house was $7,600. That's a blow-in in the attic, that's all the walls, and that's a conditioned spray foamed crawl space. These walls over here are bedrooms 2 and 3, not the master. These have sound bat insulation on 2 sides of the walls. The restroom's in the middle, so you don't really need it there. But it does a really good job. If someone's trying to sleep in one of the bedrooms, you can't hear much outside of those walls, especially if like a noisemaker's going or something. If you do have stairs going up, please do some storage. You can put your vacuum, it's all kind of under stairs storage there. Walk-in pantry and some more of that custom maple cabinetry, quartz countertops with your tower in the middle. Let's hit, these are awesome. These are roller shades by Norman. My brother has a window coverings company. Those are amazing. We've had them in 2 of our houses now, and they just withstand everything, even in the kids' rooms. And they're basically like brand new. The material, whatever that is, it's unreal. I think we've hit most of this tour. I'll show you a little bit of the back. This is a Trex deck I also did myself. So they frame it up. My framers do all the framing, and then I did this deck. It's really easy. It's fun to do Trex. Another something I enjoy, so you can knock that out. And then this patio out here, this is a back patio we added. I did the retaining wall. That was a fun project after the build was done. Built this all up with 57 stone, I think 2 triaxle loads of stone in here. Did a compacted base. These are segmental block where they stack back with a little lip. And then my concrete guys came in and did a nice pad. It's roughly 30 foot by 15 and a half, I think.